I think Call of Duty is just too big.
And the question was, can Battlefield compete with Call of Duty? And he made the point that what Battlefield needs to do is come out with yearly campaigns. That's what keeps people into. And he said they also need a battle royale or a battle royale like system.
Well, I think they do have a battle royale
because Call of Duty, a year goes by and we're back talking about them again with a new campaign. And whereas Battlefield, that's not the case. So you lose players over time. Whereas Call of Duty is always keeping you in there in the back of your mind. They're always releasing something new. They're always bringing. Even with seasons, the way their multiplayer works. That's to their advantage. But Halo, he brought up this point that Halo is at a disadvantage as well, and Halo needs to move in order to get to the level that a Call of Duty is. It takes yearly releases of at least a new campaign.
But I think that's to Call of Duty's advantage and disadvantage at the same time, because, like, for example, right now, not a lot of people are having fun with Black Ops 6. They're just looking for the next one.
Okay.
But they're still playing. You still got.
There's a lot of people,
but also
are not happy.
But also, there's a next one. Whereas Battlefield 4, how long has it? Or Battlefield 2042, how long has it been?
4 years about.
Yeah, and Halo, like, why not go the campaign direction so that it's always in the consciousness? Because you could do that really, really cool and go get away from the open world again in Halo. I don't need a full open world.
I think there is a fatigue because you had an issue with Call of Duty. I would say, from like Infinite Warfare through all their futuristic ones.
Okay, when you say fatigue, though, there may be a fatigue at an individual level, but it doesn't matter because you're getting exposed to new audiences all the time. So even if there's a turnover on a player by player basis. Also, total numbers, macro numbers, there's not. Well, you're continuing to expand. That's why it's to the level that it's at.
I don't know. I think I think Call of Duty is just too big. For example, Battlefield 1 was the best-selling Battlefield because it did World War I. The freaking trailers were awesome. Everybody was hyped for it. At that time, every other shooter was going to the future, so people wanted something else.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
So Battlefield 1
is the last one.
Battlefield 1 was the best-selling Battlefield game I think they ever put out.
That was the last one that I got into as well.
This is where it gets interesting. Infinite Warfare, we all remember Infinite Warfare. Mm-hmm. Very, very heavily disliked trailer. Mm-hmm. By the end of that year, I believe Infinite Warfare still outsold Battlefield 1.